Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we are starting Nordstrom anniversary season. It lasts a while, especially if you have early access. So I'll be shopping the sale on August 10th. This is my favorites of everything I have ever bought in the many years that I've been covering the anniversary sale on this channel. All of the brands and items that I'm going to mention are my very top favorites that I think are really worth spending on with the sale, that I think are the best deals. This guide especially is useful if you're looking to shop this sale to add things that will last in your closet and in your home for many years to come, and to shop it in a little bit of a more minimalist type of way. So cross fingers, my video will be up August 10th and the sale will open to the general public who are not Visa card holders on the 19th. So everything will be linked down below. Definitely check out the links that I mention in these videos because I'm really going to put some work into including everything that I love down there. These studs are for sure my most worn item that I've ever purchased from the anniversary sale. So they're definitely a little bit more of a splurge, but if you are in a place where you can maybe be getting your Christmas or birthday gift in the sale and you're looking for a classic item, the quiet diamond studs are stunning. The very first year that I shopped the anniversary sale, I purchased the 0.25 carat ones, and the martini setting and quality of the diamond is really top notch. I've never lost them or come close to losing them, because then a couple of years later I went ahead and upgraded to the 0.75 carat ones. So I'm really happy with them. I don't see myself ever buying any other diamond studs really, because I cannot imagine how they would be any better. They're very comfortable, they're very sparkly, they're well cut, and the opportunity to upgrade I think is fantastic. So this dress is from Eliza J. It is new collection and it's not in the anniversary sale. I bought it before the catalog was even announced, but I think it really showcases the quality of Eliza J and how well it fits. I'm a size 2, true to size, and there's something about their designs that last for years, especially for a work wardrobe or a little bit of a fancier wardrobe. If you're looking for a cocktail dress, they usually have some great ones in the anniversary sale as well. This Kelly green dress is more than 5 years old and I always get so many compliments whenever I wear it. It's such an easy dress and it's super well cut, just like the one that I'm wearing right now. I've already identified a few pieces from Eliza J that I will be adding to my cart, and so I wanted to mention that brand because I feel like it's not one of them that's necessarily quite as highlighted in the sale as some other items. This item I feel is very well known, but one of my favorites that is always featured, always included in the sale every year, are Rails plaid shirts. They kind of have two different fabrics that they tend to use. I think this is the one that's being featured this year, which is the more slinky type fabric. They are so wonderful. They wash really well. They're my favorite plaid shirts that I've ever had. And they're definitely a little bit of a splurge, but the anniversary sale price is one of the best prices that I've ever seen on Rails shirts. Because I have so many, every year I go into the sale telling myself I will not be buying one, and then I end up getting one because they always have such pretty color combinations. So I think I have a collection of like 10 by now or something like that that I slowly add to over time. But the very first shirt still looks as good as the very last one that I've purchased, and for that reason I do think that they are worth the money. Next category is cashmere. If you know me well, then you know that I have a large cashmere collection. Natural fibers are my jam, so this dress is linen. That is really what I prefer. And there are always some great options in the anniversary sale for cashmere sweaters, and something I really appreciate is that they tend to be very classic. So this year, it kind of changes every year what they do for halogen cashmere, but it's very similar to this sweater from an anniversary sale a couple of years ago. This is at least 2 years old. It's a really pretty kind of camel colored cashmere sweater, and I wanted to showcase the quality of their sweaters because you can see there really is hardly any pilling. I haven't picked it at it at all intentionally. I obviously have a tool, being a cashmere lover, to pick off some of the pills, but you can see there's two on this side and none on the right side, really, and none on the front. And the feel of the cashmere, despite having been washed multiple times, is as it was when I first purchased it. So very soft with just the slightest little bit of fluffiness. I would say it's medium weight, but really beautiful quality. And this year is a crew neck in the anniversary sale, just like that particular year, because it changes every year in terms of what silhouette they're doing. But this year especially, I think, is really great because they have some pretty colors and some basic colors available in that crew neck sweater that is in the sale, and the price point is perfect. If you're willing to splurge a little bit more, this is older. I think this is about 3 years old. The tag is falling off. It is from Vince. Every year they also have some Vince sweaters in the sale. This one is a really pretty kind of olive green color. It's a tunic with a 3/4 length sleeve, and I wanted to show you the condition of it as well. It's a little bit wrinkly from being, you know, in the move and not being worn yet. As compared to the halogen, it's very similar in terms of the quality of the cashmere, how it feels, how soft it is, but it is a little bit of heavier weight, so a little bit warmer for sure. But I would say they're equal in terms of quality. Vince always does a few things that are a little bit more interesting. I think they have a cable knit in the sale this year, as well as some really pretty colors. I think I remember seeing something pink that I have my eye on, but there's definitely some very basic ones as well. They usually do a great gray sweater and a black one as well. So I think those are really, really great opportunities for a good deal, because I don't tend to see Vince on very discounted sales at Nordstrom, and the pieces that end up at Nordstrom rack, in my experience, tend to be like the weirder ones. Bottoms, easily forgotten, right? Especially nowadays that we're only having meetings from the waist up. But nonetheless, if you do need some new pants, because I think we all do about once a year, a really nice bargain in the sale is always, and you guys who know me know I wax lyrical about these, but the halogen Ponte black pants are so awesome. And you know, it feels a little bit weird potentially to be wearing like a nice button down or cashmere sweater with like pajama pants underneath. So if you're looking for something that's comfortable enough to wear at home, or lockdown permitting at some point in a more kind of business casual office, these are perfection. So the version that I have has the zip, and I love how these wash. You can see these ones are years old, like 3-4 years old. They're not faded. They're obviously wrinkly because I haven't really worn them yet since I've moved, but even then you can see they have a little bit of a crease, but not much, because the Ponte fabric is thick, so it doesn't show any VPL or anything like that. Very, very comfortable. I've tried every brand, I think, of Ponte pants at this stage, and there's a really nice kind of matte finish to the fabric and a luxurious feel to it that isn't present in a lot of other brands, in my opinion. For jeans, for those of us who are feeling like wearing jeans, I really have two picks every year in the sale that I find I will actually wear. You know, we all have those jeans. These are the ones that I've had for a while. These ones I've had for, I think, 2-3 years at least. They're the Farrah Skinny, and they're always in the sale. Super classic, nice pair of medium dark denim, and very comfortable. Both of these jeans have what I consider to be an appropriate amount of stretch to them, because I don't like jeans that are very thick and uncomfortable, but equally I don't want jeggings either, right? So Frame is another great denim brand that is in the sale every year, and this pair of light blue jeans I think I wanted to include because I think they're pretty much the only jeans that I've worn at all in the past since March, you know, that I've actually felt like wearing. So I think the quality of fabric at Frame is really quite exceptionally good, because they're very comfortable, but they're quite slimming too somehow, despite being a lighter denim, which can be a little bit less forgiving. So home decor, there's not a ton in the sale, but the things that are there this year are really, really good, because in previous years I believe they've had the Barefoot Dreams blankets, but I don't think they've been the leopard ones. So this exact style of blanket is in the sale, as well as a plainer one as well, and it makes me a little mad to see the price point, because I did pay full price for this blanket, And despite the price that I paid, I still think that it was worth it because it washes really well. My pets love it, and I think it's kind of fun with the leopard print on it. I really, really like it. And this is not something that I've owned before in the leopard print, but I've had their cardigans many, many years in a row, and they actually have a leopard print one that is that exact same print for yourself. I don't know that matching my favorite blanket in terms of my clothing is something that I used to want to do, but I kind of want it, and I'm gonna go with it, I think, because I think it's actually really cute and cozy looking. So that is in the sale as well. And then if you're looking for a little bit more of a traditional polished looking fancy faux fur blanket, I cannot recommend the UGG ones enough, and they are actually surprisingly in the sale as well. I think shopping the sale with a little bit of a forward-looking mindset to fall and winter is really smart because those are their best pieces, is those kind of cozy pieces like cardigans, sweaters. My unexpected item for the sale that I noticed is this. So it's not the mint green, but it's another color that if I didn't already have this, I would buy, but I won't be buying because I already have one. So I did want to share it with you because I'm so happy with this kettle, and it gets so many compliments. The mid-century modern styling of it is awesome, but it's also very good quality. And I've had people ask me that before because a lot of, you know, kitchen home items that are very pretty aren't necessarily the best quality that you can get. I can confirm that I have moved this kettle 4 times now, 3 times, is something excessive, and it survived every move. There's no dents in it. It still boils perfectly. And you guys know I love my tea during Vlogmas, so it's gotten lots and lots of use and is still fantastic. And the rose gold color, I think they have a silver and a rose gold in the sale, is so pretty. Last home item before I share my beauty picks with you. So much beauty stuff in this sale, and I think not all of it is investment worthy. They're kind of things that are fun to try, but not necessarily fantastic that you'll want to, you know, purchase again and again potentially. So these are some really, really awesome things. I have some Nest candles here. I don't have any of the citrus ones, which are the ones that tend to be in the sale, that are in the sale this year again. But I think you can tell from the fact that I literally hoard these during the holidays so that I can have them to burn throughout the year, that they are fantastic quality candles. So they usually have a 2-pack that is full size, and that really is my preference. So the full size candles they have in the sale are the Volume Spa and the Nest candles. Diptyque and I think Jo Malone usually do sets of minis, which are great for gifts, but my preference for the home is to have them be a little bit more of a decorative showpiece, and for them to last a while as well. So I prefer a little bit of a bigger candle, and Nest does that really well for the sale. You get a 2-pack that is tremendous value. And they're usually individually packed, so you can split it up, maybe keep one for yourself and give the other one as a gift during the holidays. And I cannot imagine that anyone would smell those scents and find them off-putting, because I find them very refreshing and nice. Okay, so beauty items, I have 3 picks, and this one I don't think has been in the sale before. So Oribe is doing a set that includes their dry shampoo, which I've never tried before, and their dry texturizing spray that I think I'm on my 4th or 5th can on, because it is the only finishing spray I really love to use on my hair. I think it leaves it very movable, unlike hairspray, and you can't feel like a tack or like weird clumpiness like so many hairsprays do, and it kind of refreshes your hair. It gives it more volume and pieciness depending on how much you use. I usually finish my hair with just a tiny bit of it, and then if my hair is a little bit limp, you know, as it gets during hot weather especially, then I will spray a little bit into the roots as well, and it really helps to give it some life again. I have never tried their dry shampoo, but I would expect that, like most Oribe products, it is probably pretty great, and the value for the set is quite awesome, because again, when can you get Oribe on sale? It's pretty tough to score that, especially since it's not sold at Sephora, so you can't get the 20% discount on it. Something that I'm very excited for this year's sale is for the YSL lipstick set. So this is a full-size lipstick, and in previous years they've only had, I think, minis. They've had quite a few lipstick sets over the years, but they tend to always include a Rouge Pure Couture lipstick in pretty wearable color. It's usually like a mid-tone of some kind, something like the number 4 that I always buy again and again. And this year they actually have several options and they all look pretty fantastic. So I'll definitely be picking up one of those. It's another kit, another beauty kit where I think the value is really, really good. You're getting multiple lip products in a cute pouch for a heavily discounted price. And my very last item, we're gonna end on a splurge, is La Mer. I wanted to mention this because I really don't need another kit, so I probably won't be including it this year unless I lose my mind, because you can see this pot is still pretty full and then I have another one as well. But it's not because I don't like it, it's because I tend to use it up very slowly, and on days when my skin just feels very, very dry towards the fall and winter months, I use Bio Performance every day, and then I will tend to use La Mer if my skin is feeling really dry. So it's really nice to have a jar, and even though I guess you're probably not supposed to use it for years, I have, and I don't find that it really goes off within 1 to 2 years. And all of their kits include nice things, you know, there's no duds. It's usually the eye concentrate and their classic cream and then maybe one other item, and they usually have 2 different price points as well depending on how much you want to spend. So I really dug around in my closet and in my home to really narrow it down to the very best items that I think are must-haves, great opportunities in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So if you have your own versions of items that you've had for many years that you consider to be your best purchases, please leave them in the comments down below so that we can all benefit from your wisdom. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Definitely give this video a like and subscribe. If you would like to see all of the content about the purchases that I will be making, I'll be making a couple of videos and really showing you the best items in this year's sale. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in my next installment. Bye!